Do you like crabs? I have no idea if you do or not, but in this series we're going to be making this fiddle crab fully animated in Blender. Let's go. Okay, so yes, we're going to be making this fiddle crab. This is Easy Blender by Mr.Tomato. I don't know why, but I feel like this is gonna be a lot of learning because we need to learn about inverse kinematics and modeling stuff. So it's pretty. If you can follow along, it's gonna be a pretty long journey, I think. So yeah. Now there are gonna be 2 episodes. The first one we're gonna make the body, and the other one we're gonna make the leg. So this today we're only gonna make the body of our crab. We're not gonna add colors yet. We're gonna add it in the next video. But without wasting any time, let's go. Okay, let's get into it. So first, I'm gonna open a new file. Okay. Okay, there we go. I opened my new file. And first we're going to delete the lights and the cameras, which we can use later. We can add it later, but we are not gonna use it now. So first I'm going to add I'm going to use the cube, tab into edit mode, and go into face select. You can see my keys down here, and then just move this upwards like this, and then there you go. So now you're gonna loop cut it and move it, slide it up right here, okay? And then you're gonna bevel it. So Control B like this, and then use your middle mouse button, the scroll wheel, and scroll up 1 time to add a middle line right there. Then we're gonna select the middle line, so hold alternate and alternate, and then select the middle one. Then scale it down like this. So at this point you can add a subdivision surface now, so go to the wrench right here, add the modifier, add a subdivision surface. So now, yeah, this doesn't look like a fiddle crab yet, but it'll look like it soon. So first we want to select the back face, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you want to scale it inwards and scale it to make it small like this, because fiddle crabs are like that, I think. So move it down a little bit, maybe like that, and then we're gonna loop cut it and slide it forward, and then we're gonna scale it on the Y, and then we're gonna loop cut this and scale it on the Y to make it smaller. And then you can move this inwards to make it look better, and maybe move it up, and then Control R, maybe scale it up, scale it down. Hopefully it works. If you don't like it, tap out of edit mode and scale it on the X. We're just trying to form the shape right now. So now I'm gonna loop cut it in the middle and scale it up. And then now you see this line between the orange part of the crab and the body part is kind of too not straight. So I'm going to loop cut in the line between right here. Let me turn it off so you can see properly. This line, yeah. So the cut is more clear. Then I'm going to loop cut in the middle 3 times like this. So just scroll your mouse when you're loop cutting, and then there you go. So now when you do that, you want to loop cut again on the side to move it inwards like this, and then go into face select and then extrude it out. The first one, extrude the other one out, and there you go. Now it's as I said, the extrusion is not that clear, it's not matching the actual geometry, so we're going to loop cut it to make it more clear what we're trying to do, like this. And remember the line that we did on the side right here, yeah? We're going to extrude that one out. And now you see this one's following the line too much, so I'm just gonna loop cut it and push it inwards like this. So there we go, our crab. Then you can loop cut this in the middle 1 time. Okay. So now you got your body, and you can shade smooth it. Just right click shade smooth, and you see we're going to make the eyes now. So turn off this subdivision surface with the screen looking thing on the modifier panel, And then you see there's this two faces, so we're gonna use that as the where the eyes come out. So loop cut it like this and scale it a little bit maybe. Then select this too, extrude it on the Z, just Z, and then scale it on the Z, and then press 0 to flatten it like this. Then extrude it again like this, and then select this like in a loop, so press alternate. Don't forget to select the top like this, and then you want to extrude along the normal. So just make sure you're in face select, right click, extrude faces along normal, and it's gonna be kind of like this, and there you go. And then you can turn on your subdivision surface. So there we go, there's our eyes. Now it's kind of far apart. If you don't like that, then you can turn on the X-ray mode. You can also press Alt Z and then select the whole eye, the whole entire eye. Try to make sure you select the whole thing, and then scale it on the Y to make it closer. And then you can turn off X-ray. So that works. And you see when you do that, the eyes kind of flatten a little bit. So go up here, and change from the median point to individual origins, and now it will scale individually. And I like to have a round eye for my crab. So there we go, we got the body. Then now we're gonna do the arms. So Shift A, we're gonna add a cube, scale it down, move it on the X, kind of poke it forward, and then move it on the Y. This is where the arm's gonna come out. Scale it on the X maybe a little bit, and then select the front face, scale it like this, and then extrude it, and then select this face and scale it on the Z, and extrude a little bit, scale it on the Z, and loop cut in the middle like this 2 times, bam, and then scale this down. Then we're gonna extrude this out, move it up, extrude it this way, rotate it on the X, extrude it, and scale. And then you can do the same thing here, but this one gonna be smaller, I guess. And there we go. And now you guys might think this is disgusting, this is horrible. No, you just need to go to the modifier and add a subdivision surface, and it should look slightly better. And then right click, shade smooth, and there we go. Now some people will still not like this, yeah, so maybe you can select this face and scale it a little bit more, and like maybe this face and scale it down, and move each of them like this up, GZ like this. And then now you see how this just bumps right there. Maybe you can move this one like this. Press G 2 times, GG, and it'll be a side edge slide, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, GG, it doesn't work. Oh, I have 2. Okay, GG like this. So now there we go. And you see how crab, sometimes it has this line in its crack thing, the crack between the fingers and the arm, the hand. So basically we can just select this in a loop, 2 of them, and bevel it, Control B, yeah, okay. Then select the middle like this, 2 of them, hold alternate. Now make sure you have individual origin selected. We're gonna do the same thing like we did for the body, and then we're just gonna scale it down as much as possible, I think, like this. And there we go, you got the arm. You can scale it down, do whatever you want to do with it. And then we're gonna duplicate it now to have the other one, the other side. Now you can move it, adjust the size of it for what you want. Maybe I want to make it go upward a little bit so I can see its mouth. So I'm just gonna duplicate this, move it on the Y. And you see how are we gonna flip this? How are we gonna flip it? So just scale it like this, press S, and scale it on the Y. Scale it on the Y, yeah, scale it on the Y until it flips by itself, kind of like this. Let me show you one more time. S, Y, and then when you try to go at one point, it's gonna flip like this, and that should work. Then we can just rotate, adjust the scale, and there we go. And coloring it. So looking forward to that, and see you. Bye bye.